right, buddy, we're back. You know, my next guest from Melrose Place and Ally McBeal, and of course, you can flip that card anytime. Currently, you can see her on the ABC sitcom According to Jim. Please welcome Courtney Thorne-Smith. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You know, I try to say hi to the guests before the show. I'm not always able to because I have a lot of makeup applied to me.
Yes.
I'm wearing full body makeup for no good reason. But I did get a chance to come back and talk to you, and I met your fiancé.
Fiancé, yes.
Yeah, and he seems like a very cool guy. He's a doctor.
He is a doctor.
That's neat. Was he familiar at all with your career and what you've done? Is he someone who watched your career
No,
on
he'd never
television?
seen anything I'd done. Because he was in his residency, so it was the first, like, really blind date I've had in about 15 years.
So he had no idea that you're Courtney Thorne-Smith, really? He just know that, like, that you were on Melrose Place?
He walked in the door and went right for my dogs. Completely ignored me.
Went for your dogs?
Well, no. Yes, and once I got him off the dog, we had our date.
Right, right. So he, so anyway, this guy has no idea. Has he seen, like, Melrose Place? Has he ever watched it with you?
He never watched it. We did see the E! True Hollywood Story a few weeks ago, and we watched it, and we were laughing, and I was with my family, we were having a great time, and afterwards there were a couple of beats, and he turned to me and said, "So, did you do anything but kiss people on that show?"
So he just, that's so
said,
weird
no,
that
really,
he just had no idea. And how do they do an E! True Hollywood Story about you guys when you're all doing fine, you know? Don't they have to, how do they, and then Courtney Thorne-Smith took a nap. Will return when she wakes and nourishes herself. Well, you know, I mean, there's nothing there.
That's a good point. There wasn't a lot of intrigue, was there?
No. That's why they won't do one on me. It's because I'm a relatively happy, it's all going pretty well. Do you know what I mean? There's no big moment where when we return, he buys a Ford Taurus.
I know, you need to make stuff up. They wanted to do an intimate portrait of me, and I was like, and what?
Right.
You know? And then she went to the store and she did some knitting. I mean, that's it.
You like knitting?
I like to knit. I'm actually like an 84-year-old woman in a 35-year-old body.
Sexy.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what that means.
It's sexy. I do a lot of knitting. I like to eat dinner about 5:30. I'm up about 5:45.
Yeah.
Got most of my day done by 7:30 in the morning, and then I just sit and knit.
Wow.
That's pretty much it.
Well, good night then.
Yes, good night. I know.
We'll be back. We're going to commercial.
Already.
I knit. I get plenty of sleep. I like to drink milk. That's my story. Now, I want to ask you something. First of all, I want to ask you about this. Speak about nourishing yourself. This is a sweet deal. When they put you on a Special K box, how do you get to be on the Special K box? That's a great deal.
Isn't that cool? I know. Well, they called me because of the Race for the Cure, the Susan G. Komen Foundation.
Oh, so it's actually for a good cause and everything. Very nice.
Even for a good cause.
I had one cereal once that I was on.
Really?
And it was just, it's embarrassing. It never... It was the best photo that we could come up with. There's a free Conan Pompadour wig on the back.
Frankenberry.
You're Frankenberry, that's right.
That's right. They had...
I love Al Frankenberry. I love it.
Frankenberry, his head was shaped like my ass. Remember?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I sued them.
You sued them, yeah.
Trademark infringement.
Very nice, very nice. You and Fox both sued them. Now, am I right that you went to a hippie kind of school when you were growing up? What's a hippie school?
I did. It was great. Well, it was an alternative school, and there was no winning, there were no grades, there were no scores. It's like we play sports, and nobody kept track of the points. It was just, I don't know, 1,000.
What are you talking about? You'd play competitive sports, but no one would say there's no score? It wasn't competitive sports. There was no score. It was just you'd score or you wouldn't. It was just like, so when I went to public school and there were scores, I was terrified. Couldn't believe the pressure. I still don't understand how you play a game and you're trying to... I mean, you're trying to... That's because you have the wrong attitude. It's not about winning and losing. See, if there's no score, it's really not about winning and losing because you can't win. I hate this hippie school already. I don't know anything about it, but I feel like there's no structure and the kids are all just, hey, dude, it's groovy. So if you were told to write a book report and you'd go off and you could just go, hey, dude, I wasn't feeling the vibe, it didn't happen. I don't remember having to write book reports. What kind of school is this? I remember weaving. I remember making jewelry and throwing pots. I think you were in a cult, actually. I don't think this was a school. I remember then we all got in a microbus and drove across the desert, ate a mushroom,
We climbed.
got on a spaceship.
I did my first play there.
Oh, really? Was it
Yes,
called
we
Groovy
did.
Dude? And was it a...
No, it wasn't. It was Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. But of course, you can't have tryouts because someone would lose. So everybody got to play whatever part they wanted. So 7 of us played Dopey. I don't
so
know
it's
why
just
that was
anarchy
such a
and
big...
madness.
Yes,
Right.
it was. And dirt.
And
There
now a
was lot
short
of
speech
dirt.
by Dean's Cheech and Chong. All right. Well, you did something right. You turned out great.
Well,
That's
thank
the important thing, and I think we ended on a high note. According to Jim, airs Tuesday nights at 9, of course, on ABC. And come back soon. See us again.
Yes, please.
All right, Courtney Thorne-Smith, everybody will take a break. When we come back, the Thrills are here. Everybody, we're back. My next guests are from Dublin, Ireland. They're here tonight with a song from their debut album, So Much for the City. Please welcome the Thrills. That was great. Hey, thank you. Thanks for doing it. Good to have you here. The Thrills, everybody. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Stick around. Well, that's our show. We've reached the legal limit. I do want to thank all my guests. Courtney Thorne-Smith, very nice to have you here on the show. Congratulations on getting engaged, and I guess I'll be invited. How awkward. Big thanks to Al Franken for being here. Set the record straight. My thanks to the Thrills for coming on the show. Nice lads. And, of course, another big Irish star, Max Weinberg and the Max Weinberg 7. Stay tuned for Last Call with Carson Daly. Bye-bye. We'll see you tomorrow.